Southern Regional Theater Competition. It's high schoolers from all across the state go and compete in different skits, different plays, all these kinds of things. So it includes Ridgeview, RPA, Medford, the Valley, a bunch of schools. Our kids, 13 of them, got to go and got to perform. They performed in their very first state-recognized competition. They competed in 2 different groups. So the first one is a 13-person play, and then the second one is a 2-person skit. In both events, they ranked excellent scoring, and they also ranked with superior scoring. One of their sketches actually went on to be a regional finalist, which is super exciting. That is Allison and Madeline's skit. You guys will see that second. So we're going to give you guys our 2 skits. The first one is 12 Hangry Jurors, and then the second one is a duet skit by Juicebox.
Throw the shirts, go.
Life-changing. You laugh, but I tell you that garlic butter is life-changing. Nobody's laughing. You laugh, Brilliant. Before I sampled this glorious cut of beef, I too was a cynic. I believed that the world was a cold and cruel place, that no one cared about me or my general happiness. But this garlic butter showed me that good is real, that humanity can create, not for their own fame or riches, but for the sole purpose of bringing joy to this callous rock we call Earth. And I can think of no greater injustice in this world than depriving you of the opportunity to experience this delicacy for yourselves. Yeah. No greater injustice? How about delaying a man's verdict just to score a free meal? I stand by what I said. I'm lactose intolerant. Do they have dairy butter? Will it kill you? What? Will having butter kill you? No. But if I real have it'll be worth it. Right now, think of the 5 best things in your life. All of the 5 things in your life that bring you the most joy. Now, add some garlic, and there you go. What if one of my 5 things is garlic? Have you all come to a decision yet? Not yet. This case is perplexing. On one hand, we have a man who said he was going to rob the store, and then totally did. But on the other, what if he didn't? We need time to reach a decision. We were just inquiring about the lunch order. Would it be possible to get us a menu for Colangelo's Steakhouse? Colangelo's? Are you serious? That seems to be the consensus.
Yeah, of course it is. Each of those steaks costs $150. We don't budget that for a robbery case. Maybe a murder if it's a juicy one, something they cover on a true crime podcast.
Thank you, Bailiff. We'll think of something else.
You know, there's nothing wrong with a burger. It's like a steak, just ground up, smothered in ketchup, and served between 2 pieces of bread.
But we'll let you know. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have gotten all our hopes up. It was a stupid request. No, it wasn't. You thought high. You aimed outside of the box. We all should have been doing that.
Yes, Juror 10? I was thinking, what if we ordered from Domino's? Their food is really good. I mean, they're correct, and they aren't as expensive as a steakhouse.
I like Domino's.
They do have a plethora of nut-free, gluten-free, and lactose-free options.
No! I cannot be a patron of that establishment. Brings back too many horrible memories. Is no one gonna ask me about these horrible memories?
I'm good. I don't need a jury.
Can you use something else? It was just a suggestion.
Can you tell us during lunch?
Yeah.
Can you do this during lunch?
No! By that time, it could be too late!
Okay. Proceed, Juror 12. Go ahead.
I went to Donovan's once. 2 years ago. 2 years, 4 months, and 7 days to be exact. It was a normal Tuesday afternoon. I sat down, table for one. My life is lonely. The waitress comes by, hands me the menu, and says, "I recommend the shepherd's pie. It's so good, it'll literally transport you to Ireland." And I thought, I'd never been to Ireland before. I'll give it a try. Today was my lucky day. So out came the shepherd's pie. I took a big spoonful, waited, nothing. Another scoop, nothing. The waitress comes by and asks, "Is everything all right?" I looked her in the eye, mustered all my restraint as I said, "What do you think? I'm still here." And she just smiled and walked away as she said, "Glad to hear it." I felt lied to, betrayed, and worst of all, trapped into eating mashed potatoes. Worst day of my life.
Well, Donovan's out. Worth a shot. Let's focus, everyone. We need to make a decision. Yeah, we need to make a decision. Do you always repeat what the poor person says? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to a little parrot squawking on Juror 1's shoulder.
I take my job very seriously. What job? Vice poor person. That's not a thing. Definitely not. Me too. We all know juror number 1 is the poor person. As juror number 2, it is my job to be prepared in case anything unfortunate should happen to her. You expect something unfortunate to happen to me? No! But if something did happen, I would take your place and make sure justice is served. Much appreciated. One day, I'll be the poor person on the jury.
I've been juror number 2 4 times and juror number 7 twice. Never gone lower than juror number 9.
1 second.
Yes, juror 12?
You do realize these aren't rankings, right? They're non-rankings, right?
You did think you were going to Ireland.
That's what the waitress said!
How did you just slip in so many times? You say you've been on
7 jurors. I've been on 7 jurors, but it's nothing to brag about.
Why would you?
They've all been misdemeanors. Nothing special. But I like to think I'm being saved for the right trial. One day, I'll be the 4th person on the case of the century. They'll have cameras in the courtroom from all the major news networks. And the courtroom will sketch of me saying the verdict will hang in the Smithsonian for generations to see. When I say it, I'll deliver it perfectly, with a perfect amount of urgency and reverence. The judge will ask us if we've reached a verdict, and I'll tell her we have. No mistrials on my watch. And then she'll say, what say you? And I'll tell her, Your Honor, we find the defendant. And then I'll pause. Pause only for a second or 2, but it'll feel like hours. And that moment, I control the world! Everyone's looking at me, waiting to hear the next word that will come out of my mouth. I can't wait to hear what I have to say.
While we wait for juror 2 to make their mark on American history, can we please decide on what we're going to have for lunch?
It's hopeless! We're a lost cause! Doomed to starve in a jury room forever! One day, I could have kids, and then those kids will have grandkids, and I'll not be able to look my grandkids in the eye because they're going to be really short, and because they're going to be ashamed of me!
No, we did not come this far just to give up. You are the only reason we've had to come this far. If it wasn't for you, we'd have eaten already.
boring hamburgers! Take that!
You take that back. Hamburgers are not boring. Hamburgers are wonderful. Happiness between 2 slices of bread. The perfect sandwich. A burger's not a sandwich. Enough! We're not here to debate the merits of what constitutes a sandwich. There's not enough time in the day. Right now, I have only one request. No, not a request, a demand. That juror 8 apologize for calling hamburgers boring. Excuse me? You crossed the line and you need to make amends. This is insane. Make amends.
You hear that? Eric, it's squawking again. Squawk, squawk.
Okay, how about we order 1 tomahawk steak from Colangelo's? If we split it 12 ways, it could be in the budget.
But I don't eat meat.
Fine, we'll split it 11 ways.
I did not come this far just to have 1 slice of something. You voted for pineapple pizza. Well, I was being ironic. I have the solution. You do? I do. I so do. We've been approaching this problem completely wrong. We're working backwards.
Backwards?
Backwards. When you bake a cake, you start with the icing.
I don't want cake for lunch!
It doesn't matter when you're not getting cake for lunch.
Why not? Who doesn't like cake?
Everyone likes cake.
I'm actually not a huge fan.
We're not getting cake for lunch. Cake's a metaphor.
Actually, it's a confection.
Yes, but I'm going to use it as a metaphor. Sure, then can you please just break it down with something? I tell everybody to listen to me!
Let juror 3 speak, or else it'll be time to order dinner, and I don't think we're at that level yet.
Thank you. When you bake a cake, you start with the cake, not the icing. We're trying to figure out where we want to order from. Well, what we should be figuring out is the what.
I'm not following.
Juror 8 wants us to order something special, a food to honor the greatness of the day. And juror 6 wants something big and bold. And juror 4 needs something customizable because 90% of the ingredients are
90% is a little high.
More like 70. And the rest are just upset my stomach.
And Juror 12 wants us to order something that will make her feel like she's in another country.
Yes, that. No, I absolutely don't think that food will transport me or anything.
That's sure. So keep your big, bold, customizable, and international, and symbolize America and all that it stands for. The overstuffed burrito. Steak, filled with beans, filled with whatever your heart's desire. But it will be big and hearty. And when we look back on this day, we won't think of the man we sentenced to a decade behind bars. We're gonna treat us! We're gonna stuff our faces in whenever we can fit in a giant tortilla! So what do you say, jurors? Do we have an agreement?
I actually had a burrito for lunch yesterday.
All I had for breakfast was toast. Toast with a tiny bit of butter. That's not food. That's not sustenance. Toast is just something to tide a person over until lunchtime. Well, it's lunchtime. Past lunchtime. And I want food. No, I need food. There's only one way to say this. You take my book. Decide. Make a choice.
Excuse me, juror number 5. There is a clear chain of command in this deliberation room. One cannot simply give away a vote without permission from one of your 4 people. There's only one 4-person. Vice 4-person isn't a thing. How dare you! I was willing to give up my life for your success! Your life? At least a couple hours of it. Can we just make a verdict and go home? No! You've come too far! Bigger, bigger, bigger. Squabble, squabble, squabble. Look at you all wasting your time. Doesn't matter what we order. It does matter. Doesn't matter. Can't think of anything the matter with no. That's just your stomach talking. None of you all know what it truly means to be hungry. You do more than you will ever know.
Are you going to enlighten us or just remain ominous?
I spent 30 days in the woods by choice. I didn't survive a plane crash or anything. Spent some quality time with my thoughts and live off the land. You see, I'm more of a gatherer than a hunter. I'm not really great at fishing. So I found a raw-rotted fish I found lying on the side of the river. Little did I know, that can make a person mighty sick. Really? You didn't know that? No, I didn't. Not everyone here is the second smartest jerk. I have to object to these rankings! Sit down, number 12. Some of us learn from books. Some of us, like me, learn by doing. That fish nearly killed me. My stomach had never felt so much pain. And I, for one, know pain. I once practically knocked out 4 of my own front teeth. Why? Like, why? Because the going rate of the tooth fairy was only $5, and I needed money for the new Transformer action figure. But that's not important to the story. So there I was lying on the ground, my stomach was feeling like it was about to burst. I did the only thing I could do. I screamed, "Ah!" Thankfully, a group of people came in and nursed me back to health. Like me, they wanted to be away from the rest of humanity too. But for a different reason. Turns out, they were some sort of a cannibal cult, wanting to make me hangry enough for them to eat. Ha! I know, right? Unexpected. So what I'm trying to say is, you all are worrying too much about this whole food thing. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We eat a raw-rotted fish, you get some coli in your backwoods, get help nurse to help find strangers, learn they're cannibals, and you escape in the middle of the night. Well, that happened to me. I turned out fine. So really, it doesn't matter what we order. But if anyone cares, I for one prefer a Cobb salad. All right, everyone.
Then get out!
Right, so, anyone wanna go grab a bite to eat?
I do. Oh, no, but we have to make sure it has gluten-free options. And nut-free options. But we have to have vegan options too. And we have to make sure there's no more. Fine, whatever you want. I don't care.
Isn't this atrocious? Terrible! Atrocious. One would think that our parents would acknowledge this discomfort and be more generous with the air conditioning. One would. I tried to explain that I'd rather not perspire. One would. It's very uncomfortable, undignified. A lady never likes to perspire. True. Would you like a glass of water? It would be very refreshing. True. But I'm not especially fond of water. The bloat. It's uncomfortable. I agree. Is there another beverage I can get for you? I would love another beverage. Anything you have on now. Except for water. The bloat. I'll be right back. Oh. Hello, Mother. Yes, I'm still with Antoinette. Mother, there is an ample time or two now in the dinner hour. Yes, I'm well aware of the amount of minutes it requires to go from our home to Antoinette's. Yes, Mother. Yes, Mother. I'll probably be there at 5. And you? Oh, what have you there? This is the beverage my mother provided. What is it? A juice box. Here. A juice box. Yes. Juice in a box. Yes. Not in a glass. No. So how does one get the juice out of the box? I believe the straw on the side. Yes. You see? The straw has a pointed end. Just place it to the box with some force. Oh. So we're supposed to drink out of a straw in a box. It does seem rather base, doesn't it? There's nothing else? I'm afraid not. I am very fond of pomegranate apple. I'm sure the juice is quite flavorful. Oh, I'm sure. Shall we then? I'm unsure. Perhaps just this once. All right. I'll try it. Once. Oh, this is quite refreshing. It's quite good.
I am taking my shoes off. That's a great idea.
I mean, can you believe how stinking hot it is? Why do we live here? Like, why would our parents choose to live here? I keep asking my mom. She doesn't listen to me. Mine either.
That is so much better.
So much cooler. Where's my juice box? Oh my gosh, did you see Jennifer and Jason at the mall yesterday? They look so cute! They're literally the cutest couple ever. I can't believe he dated Tammy for so long. Yeah, Tammy's a cow. I know! Boys are gross, so gross. I'm never dating. Never. Did you see them at recess? They were trying to fry those ants right up with a magnifying glass. Stupid boys. And they were laughing. So gross. I never want anything to do with the boys. My mom says I'll change my mind when I'm older. When I'm a teenager. There's no way! She says I'll think boys are more important than friends. There's no way to do that. Nuh-uh, not in a million years. A million trillion years. A million trillion billion years. A squillion years. There's no such thing as a squillion. I know, I just made it up. It means really big. A squillion years! Want to build a fort? Yeah, we'll have a club. We'll have a club, and only the people we say can come in the club. Like who? Like you. And me. And nobody else. Can my cat come? Why? I like my cat. He's really soft. Okay, your cat can come, so long as he's nice and lets us pay. Can my stuffed bear come? Only if your stuffed bear will play with my stuffed bear. If your stuffed bear won't play nice, then he can't come. No, so he bears. My stuffed bear is very, 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 very nice. I love you, Cassie. I love you, Colette. We're the bestest friends. Yay!
Why are we on the floor? Why are my shoes off? Do you remember when we used to build forts on the floor?
Gloves.
Yes.
What is it?
Nothing. Just remember. It's awfully hot. Terrible. Unbearable.
Quite.
Would you like another juice box?
Last one to the kitchen is a what? Hey!